like same time.
I tell you, the spectator view makes it look like.
Good afternoon, fellas. Mic check.
Yeah, good.
Very loud and clear.
212. Late, but I'm here. Ready to do battle. I've been chasing the pack today.
Huh?
Don't break. Just don't break.
The final two corners.
It was a bit of a joke. Like, don't let.
I couldn't tell if you were being sorry.
Our team is called Loctite Throttle.
You really thought the guy was being serious telling you that?
I don't know if he had some special way of taking it that he didn't have to break.
No, 100 kilos, bro. I'm barely doing like 50 miles an hour going into the corner.
Sorry about that. Backend just came on me. Now you want me to call the ambulance?
Put it number one, don't put it number one. No risk of thing.
Yeah, my
What
friend.
was that?
I tell you, no risk of thing, put it fucking one.
Yeah,
I train.
You're a trainer. Anyway.
I here trying and set this car up, man. I still tweaking with it.
Kurt, your mic. Or I think it's Kurt.
So is this gonna count for the championship or not?
Yeah, because we should have the balance.
Okay.
I would love to do a 30-minute race there, and then do like a 30-minute reverse here, honestly. That would be really fun.
Yeah, sure.
Curtin, I can give you what you're asking for, you know.
Thank you, sir. Well, thank you.
Check. You guys hear me? Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, but it's
Is it low?
yeah.
That's close, Joel.
Actually, I don't have a problem catching the slides, you know.
Oh, I don't think I catch Joel. Once you catch them, you're alright.
Yeah.
Oh, Tetsu. Oh, you lost. Wow, 310s.
Super avoidance.
Go on, drop the setup area, you get a chance tomorrow, and yeah, don't do that.
I'm going in the pits.
Yeah, Curtin. This one for you, brother. This one here for you.
Good. Send me the setup like that, sir. Good man.
I sent you the setup now.
Yo, can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Kurt, Reggie, or Joel, can one of y'all go and put up and get me caught up on the meeting?
And do what, sir?
Help me get caught up on the meeting. So
Oh, there was no meeting. There was no meeting. No.
Shoot.
No meeting this week.
Gotcha.
You need to download the thing that in the chat to add to the Red Bull track.
We need it for this race?
Yes. You need it to join the server. You can't. They're going to tell you track missing if you don't have it.
Hold on, so we're not doing Zolder?
No.
Alright.
We're at Red Bull Ring. Nice lap there, Mario.
Nice, man. I don't know if I can replicate it though.
You only done very few laps, so if you had more time, you definitely could settle into the car better.
I'm just trying to get a car that feels good for the race, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Joel, I'm trying your raking points and it's not working out.
Bro, I'm telling you that watching from the thing there, it looks like I'm braking later than I actually am. I have to brake before the 100 board for all the corners.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, so then it goes later. Because that's where I have to brake. It's not that
I
big of a-
remember watching Kurt at some other track, and I was like, yo, Kurt, you're braking super late.
Sean, I stepped on it. Did you get it?
I hear you.
Did you get it?
Let's see if we get it.
And then it's the
Yeah, Christian may have sent the setup for you, Sean. It's pretty stable.
Oh, can I get a lap? I'm gonna watch perspective.
So you don't want to run our setup?
No, I'm just gonna chill out.
Gotcha.
If I had like, if you would give it to me earlier, I would have tried it out. I only got 5 minutes though, so it's gonna be fun. I'll watch anyway. It's no big
15
deal.
minutes in qualifying.
5 minutes, no?
No, we have 15 in qualifying.
Literally about to start.
Mic on.
Do they send you all a chance to try out the setup?
That's what I'm doing. A little more stop here, right? That's what you're return.
I think my setup is good. I just can't get. You guys want to try my setup?
Quinn is in the server, you can send it to him. I'm not getting it.
Try it. I think it's fine. It's just me.
How do I view it?
Mic off.
You probably just gotta play with the brake bias a little bit though.
They're running like 67, 66.5.
That's where I think. I'll put it in the chat. Let me come back now.
What is it called? Pitlock extension?
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah. Just download the red coloring one.
Anybody mind explaining why we're doing Red Bull and not Nürburgring?
Zolder wasn't working.
The track was too heavy. It was giving everybody similar kind of issues as Oulton Park kind of thingy.
Hold on, that was for Red Bull Ring, Nürburgring, or for?
Yeah, I thought we were going to do Nürburgring, honestly. I thought that would have been the most logical. But then
That's what passed, didn't it?
Nürburgring is replacing
Oulton Park. It's
Exactly.
replacing Oulton Park. Oh, so you guys that needed weight for Oulton Park, you're gonna put it back on for Nürburgring.
No.
Yeah, because everything was
They
equal.
already did it for the
summer.
next race, which was the last race that we did.
Oh, I thought everything was equal for the summer.
Install.
Mic on.
Alright, good evening guys. There's a problem with Christian not being able to rejoin the server, so if anything we'll just do a restart to the qualifying session to get them in.
Mic off.
I was all the way down in DCU when I realized the time was 5:35.
Quinn, the setup is in the chat.
So lucky to even get here.
Quinn, you heard me?
Yeah, I see it. I'm just gonna look at it right now and see what's up.
Alright.
Yeah, you actually went in a pretty similar direction to us, except for like the roll bars. We went opposite, and we changed around the suspension travel.
Alright.
But it could be because I'm running 100 kilograms that I needed a little bit more stability in the rear.
That's true. Alright.
How do I send mine?
What'd you say?
How do I send mine to you?
Just,
Testing.
yeah, when you're in the pits,
Loud and clear.
Jevon is basically on the GT3 braking clutch.
Gotcha.
The Mario again, boy. Oh.
My thing is, I probably don't
Yeah, boy.
want to drive this car on this track.
Set up for this sweet Carden?
I had to go back to mine.
Probably because of the weight.
Yeah.
How do I send a setup to you, Sean?
so go to the pits and then the chat. Go see the chat.
Right.
Little paper clip.
My car is not stopping.
If you don't see the paper, you probably have to update.
I see. Yeah, I don't have it.
It's basically the 100. That's
Yeah, I press it, and it slides off the road. And I have ABS on.
Look at your pedals, like put up the pedals, and just press it as hard as you can, basically. It should calibrate. That's how that's
How much fuel you guys averaging for the first half, Quinn?
Sorry?
How much fuel?
For qualifying?
No, for the half distance of the race or the whole race.
I'm starting with 35 liters for the race.
Joel and Tommy, I haven't drove this car on this track before, so how much fuel are you using?
I'm gonna start with 55.
105.
Yeah, I was calculating somewhere around 105, 107. I think 107 to be safe for the entire race.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thanks a lot.
You sure?
Mic on.
This is the
Yeah, or
Saline uses a lot more fuel apparently.
Yep.
Damn.
which is why I protested to get mandatory pits in here.
Alright guys, we're
Makes
about
sense.
to go into an official, well you're already in the official session, but the official qualifying session, please remember the protocols. There was no meeting today, for those of you who are wondering, because I wanted you guys to get the full complement of practice. That being said, watch the entry towards the pit entrance. Just indicate to the persons behind you that you're about to do so, because it is kind of tricky as per the last race. Same with the exit, it's fine on the exit actually. So I think it's the first line as well on entry towards the pit that the pit speed limit would activate, so watch your speed there as well. Any questions?
Yeah, slow down early. It's very tricky. It caught me out in practice just now.
Cool.
Mic off.
Someone has a windy mic.
Mic off.
Someone has a windy mic.
Mic on.
Oh, my neighbor's dog is going off, dog. I hope you don't mess up the stream. Right, so remember we had set this extra time for you guys to go use the washroom and stuff like that after qualifying, okay? Right, folks, qualifying is on the way. Welcome along, first of all, to the 4th round of our GT4 Championship Series. We've had to make a few changes here. Well, one change.
Yeah, my ping is 1,000 right now for some reason.
Mine is at 600. What the hell?
Yeah, you might have to wait. Let the.
Oh, actually, it's fluctuating between 24 and 100.
It's going to come down. It's a server. Mine just went back to regular.
Just behind me right now. Okay, my ping is now at 92.
Yeah, mine's fine too.
Yep, just stabilized.
Yes, so as I was saying, welcome along to the 4th round of our GT4 Championship Series. We're almost over. This would have been the final round, but we've had to
slow down a bit.
We've had to postpone the first event.
10 seconds.
Sorry, the
10-second gap
was the second event. We've had to postpone that event, but cancel that race entirely at that track. And so we've had to do another cancellation here today. We were supposed to be out at Circuit Zolder out there in Belgium, but unfortunately
yeah, I'm going now.
Unfortunately, we've had some issues again with guys and their systems not being able to run both these cars and that track because the track was very much heavy graphically on their systems. So now here we are at the Red Bull Ring in Austria, Spielberg, Austria, and we can see Oswin Wilson on his first flyer of the day in qualifying here. The 50-minute qualifying session where we've already done a few minutes of, and we have 12 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. I just want to briefly recap the points earners so far. In the lead is John Greene of MOSSIVE Motorsports with 60 points. Second, Kurt Moss there from MOSSIVE Motorsports as well with 27 points. Jevon gunning in third, Yaadie Boyz 26 points. Sharing that position with Daniel Williams of D.O.W Racing with 26 points as well. Fourth is Quinlan Lau from Lock Throttle Motorsports with 25 points. Senna Somerville in 5th position with 23 points. Demario Hines in 6th position for Rebellion Racing. Senna Somerville is racing out of the Reggae Racers camp. Demario Hines out of Rebellion Barbados with 19 points. Joel Dallas, Yaadie Boyz, 18 points. Marlon Young, Team X-Blade, 16 points. Jason Curtin, Rebellion, 15 points. Martin Webster, Team X-Blade, 14 points. Tommy Gore, Reggae Racers with 12 points. Christian Rajnath in 12th position there with 10 points. 13th is Rahul Nasir, RDN Racing. Must make mention that Christian Rajnath is also from Lock Throttle Racing. Rahul Nasir, RDN Racing with 5 points. Sean Lee, Cams, 4 points. And We have Azad Hassan, Team ER Racing with 2 points, and Zafir Ramirez, Vikings Racing with 1 point. As we can see some guys crossing the line already. We've got Dallas with a 138.884. Lala right behind him, 73 thousandths of a second away, as well as Martin Webster and Rahul Nasir there, clocking in some times as we complete a lap here with Oswin Wilson. Comes across the line and manages 5th fastest as Christian Rajnath takes 4th position for now. As we can see, Joel Dallas here about to complete his lap, coming around Rint and into the Red Bull Mobile, or Red Bull Mobile, but it's Demario Hine that crosses the line with 138.367. Joel finally comes across the line. He's actually going to begin his fast lap now, but this so far is your pole leader, ladies and gentlemen. Moss finally coming across the line there, 139.607. 9 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is pretty much a short qualifying session. It came as late, but we had to change the track just a few hours before official practice had begun with this track in particular. But they actually spent all week practicing on Zolder, Circuit Zolder, so that was a waste of time eventually, and so they came into the day with not much being put down except for those 3 hours, and a lot of them as well not being able to be here within that 3 hours, or the majority of. So it's going to be kind of like a hit and miss for some of the guys. It's not that fair in terms of those who've been practicing all week to actually get a really good setup for their car focused in on Zolder, for instance. But that's fine. Everyone out here does not have a setup for this track except for what they've done within the 3 hours before this qualifying session. Demario Hines and Tommy Gore, ladies and gentlemen, sharing the pole position there. Demario Hines coming across the line there with a 137.879, demoting Gore 0.3 down. As you can see, Gore here coming around the rock corner. Doesn't seem as though he's on a flying lap, that is. Let's see what he is able to produce out here. Okay, so those who are carrying ballast in this race, as you remember, our last 3 race finishers were John Greene, Joel Dallas, and Jason Curtin. So it's 100 kg, 75 and 50 kg respectively. Quinlan was unable to race in the previous race with his ballast, and so a decision was made because of how the ballast was supposed to react, as in terms of, let's see your performance with this extra weight. He's actually got that ballast with him now, even though he's missed the previous round. So Quinlan as well has 100 kg on him. Another person that would have had that would have been Senna Somerville with, I think, 50 kg, but again, Senna's not here with this round. So for the final round, at least he's going to have to carry on with that 50 kg as well. And as you know, the top 3 here that completes this race will go on with that 175 and 50 kg ballast, basically implemented as per the regulations to try and harness the fast guys, bring them back and bring the competition to a very much tight one, or a competitive one, as I might say. Dallas, ladies and gentlemen, goes second fastest with a 138.219. Kurt Moss elevates himself into 7th position.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I misjudged that.
Quinlan running into the rear of someone. It was Oswin Wilson. And Christian Rajnath having a bit of issue here. Goes back into the pits. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in crunch time. We have 5 minutes remaining within this qualifying session for the 4th round of the Caribbean Sim Racing Organization's GT4 Championship Series. The 2020, I should say, 2020 GT4 Championship Series. Next year, we've got loads of stuff planned for championships as well as our ORSE races. ORSE meaning Official Race Series events. Those races are going to be away from Championship Series races. And like for instance, those would be your one-off single race events. And we are looking to hold every week inclusive when we have Championship Series going. So for instance, if someone's not, as we can see, both Gore and Hines taking those cars back into the pits, it's Joel Dowles who comes across the line to begin a brand new lap, and we're going to follow him along with this lap. Right, so I made mention of the some of the plans that we have, but we are actually going to withhold that from you until probably the next 2 weeks or so, and bring you guys up to speed of what we have planned for the new year. We are also looking to expand on the competitors that we have here. It's quite hard to do so within the Caribbean, because the number one thing that you need to join sim racing is not a rig, but actually a computer. And some might call that a rig, but yes, you do need a good enough computer to run these simulation race games, or I should say simulations. So that's the number one thing within the Caribbean that's beating a lot of guys, and we could even see it here today with us having to cancel that race at Circuit Zolder because of the same exact reason. We have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into this 4th round of our GT4 Championship Series. You can see Joel there completing that lap, and he allows Tommy Gore, his countryman, to go ahead in front of him. Tommy being on pole right now. He's got Demario Hines in the McLaren behind him. Just going to try and get this McLaren on that grid spot, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gore from Hines, Dallas, Gunning, Curtin, Lal, Moss, Rajnath, Webster, and Lee to round off.
Sorry, man, I went to break. It didn't stop in time. Sorry.
Yo, oh my goodness, yo.
Kurt Moss having some issues there with Afra's. Tensions are fleeing here.
Right here.
Tommy here trying to do another fast lap, it seems. I don't know, I'm not sure. It says it's on his out lap actually. John Greene finally puts down qualifying time. I'm not seeing John Greene actually on the board. But we got 16 drivers registering a time there. Christian Rajnath back in the pits. Lee Wilson takes a position over Young, but it's Hines, ladies and gentlemen, goes into provisional pole with 137.325. Now it's on Gore with 15 seconds left within this session to reclaim that position. He's not going to get another chance here, Gore, as the time is about to expire in this qualifying session. But what can he do? Where's Joel as well? Joel just comes across the line to begin another lap, but he messes it up. What about Gunning? Just starting the server, just getting into his car actually. He's going to be completing his final lap here, but he's already up to 4th position. Where is Tommy Gore? Dallas brings that car off the track, and he goes into Klaus Clint. Jevon Gunning. Was he up though? I'm not quite sure. There's no radio feedback from him. Where is Tommy? Klaus Klint's best lap has been invalidated, sorry. But we're looking at Tommy Gore now come across the line. John Greene qualifies 13th fastest with a 139.6. Tommy comes across the line. Can he take back that pole position? No, he cannot, ladies and gentlemen. So it's Demario Hines from Tommy Gore, Dallas Gunning, Curtin, Jason Curtin, Quinlan Lyle, Kurt Moss. Who else is on track actually? We've got Curtin coming around again, trying to complete another lap here. It says he's on his out lap actually, so I'm not quite sure. Wilson takes that car off track. Everyone's completed actually, so I am safe in going ahead in. I'm not quite sure. It says Curtin's on his out lap, so I don't think he can get a fast lap on his out lap to get it done. But you can hear the racers there in the background congratulating each other.
Just barely managed to sneak that one in.
Yeah, well, I went better as well, so if this was all that could be done.
There you have your lineup, folks. Let me just bring that timing on screen right now for you. Alright guys, not bad, well done. Mic test 1 2. Can you guys hear me?
Roger.
Hearing you. Copy.
Thank you. Alright guys, not bad, well done. Just remember the protocols heading into the race. Good luck, have fun. And we are ready, folks, to go racing. As we've got a countdown time here. Someone tell me the countdown time, please. Someone tell me the countdown time, please.
2.5 minutes.
27 seconds.
Alright, this is your chance to get up, do whatever you need to do, and get back.
Is everyone in the pits right now, or is it just me?
Everyone.
Copy.
Alright folks, there you have it. That's your time there. Those are your times there for qualifying. Not bad on the top speed there from both Demario Hines and Tommy Gore. just about the same. The only other one managing to do just as fast is Jevon gunning with the 222 kilometers per hour. These cars are getting up to speed, ladies and gentlemen. And 3/10 or 328 thousandths of a second separated Tommy Gore from Demario Hines there, ladies and gentlemen, in that qualifying shootout. And as we prepare to head into our race here, just remember that you can engage with the chat.
Good job on the pole, Demario.
I will see it, and I will also accommodate you in any questions that you have.
Seriously quick.
It wasn't easy.
No heroics into corner.
Good luck, everyone. Remember, don't win it in the first corner.
And here we are. We are about to go racing, guys. Let me just get you into a great position here.
And safe racing.
Likewise.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
Jevon, you put in F2?
Yeah, put in F2.
Alright, good luck, bro. Without much practice, great luck.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I've been meaning to say that too. Massive lap.
Stay first, everyone.
Alright, here we are. We're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. The lights are on. 5, 6 lights are on. We are go at the 4th round of our GT4 Championship Series, and we can see the guys coming down the line there, looking all smooth. Got a bit of touching down the line there, but it's clean through turn 1. Demario Hines gets the whole shot, but it's Oswin Wilson having some trouble there, being pushed around, but he's finally back.
But I didn't realize you're there. Sorry.
You're all good.
Back in contention there. Is he? Yes, he is. I can see him down the line, but there's some. Oh, it's Quinlan making a move on Joel Dallas there for 5th position, ladies and gentlemen. They're side by side down the stretch though. The Celine has the legs, but not forgetting that Quinlan is carrying around 100 kg worth of ballast here in this round. No major issues. Oh, we have Christian Rajnath with an issue, yes. And he's been out, and he's out of this race. There's Wilson now claiming a position over Danny Nasir, and we can see John Greene there. Lal now finally gets back up to 5th position, and Christian is one of those persons that have suffered a hardware issue here with all these fancy nice cars on the track, and he's out for this race because of it. But the rest of the guys are quieting down. We got Hassan making a move on his teammate Paul Jewenram there in 17th position. Klaus Clint right behind him. Klaus Clint having a peek on the inside of Paul, but doesn't commit to that turn. We've got Greene over on Nasir, cutting for Paul Jewenram and Rahul Nasir. That's why that position was claimed. And we can see Oswin now coming towards Rahul for that position, but he's not going to be given to him. Oh, but Rahul having some issues there with his car, losing the rear end. And that position has been given to Oswin Wilson. Clint making a move on Paul Jewenram finally. Can he make it stick though? Yes, he can. Looking up the line now. They're all so close, ladies and gentlemen. Greene claims another position over Afras Ali for 12th. But if we go up the line here, we can see Quinlan being trailed.
Sorry, Jason.
Oh, we've got some issue Where is Gunning, ladies and gentlemen? I'm looking for his name. He probably ran into the back of Jason Curtin. But it's Gore from Hines, Jason Curtin, ladies and gentlemen. Gore taking that position away from Hines. I did not see that happen. I was looking down the line, but he's already opening the gap. So 1.6 second lead already for Tommy Gore on Demario Hines. Jason Curtin doing well to hold on there. And Jevon Gunning trying his best to close that gap. Behind him, there's a line behind Quinlan Lal here as he's holding up the rest of the field.
We need to catch them.
Joel Dallas on the radio there, trying to give a bit of encouragement to Quinlan, not trying to fight Quinlan, as they're not trying to let the guys in front to run away with this race. Smart move there by Joel Dallas. Not a move being done there down the line. It's Nasir on Afras Ali. Let's head back up the field though. Jevon Gunning again against Jason Curtin. He's up on the inside, but Curtin managing to hold on so far. Martin Webster makes a move on his teammate Marlon Young into 8th position. Hassan makes a move on Nasir for 16th down the line. Jason having to defend as Demario Hines tries to catch Tommy Gore, ladies and gentlemen. The Bajan on the hunt.
Catch him. I'll follow you.
Quinlan is probably giving that position over to Dallas. Yes, he has. And now he's urging Dallas on to catch up with the rest of the field. Down the line, we've got Kurt Moss as well behind them. Jason Curtin, though, ladies and gentlemen, being... Ooh, gotta watch it. Into turn 1 they go, but it's Jevon Gunning up into 3rd position with very little practice here on this track. Managing to do well in qualifying 2 up into 4th position. Starting this race in 4th position. Now he's claimed a position over Jason Curtin. Jason Curtin, the Bajan's trying to get back on the inside of Jevon Gunning, and he's managed to do so. But Jevon is going to come back at him down the straight here. Jason trying to squeeze him out a bit. But Jevon Gunning is not going to give up. We're right now with him. Sorry, that's Curtin as they switch just as I clicked on his name. He manages to get past. But Jason Curtin comes back at him. He moves over to block that inside line. Jason having to stay behind. Greene up on Lee into 11th position. Tommy Gore increasing the lead. It's now up to 2.2 seconds against Demario Hines. Jevon Gunning into 3rd position. Let's check back with Joel Dallas and crew. Joel increasing the lead a bit over Quinlan Lau, Kurt Moss, but now we've got Webster, ladies and gentlemen, coming into contention here with the Toyota Supra. But on the inside is his teammate Marlon Young trying to defend that 9th position, but he can't. The Mustang has got the legs on that Supra and is up into 9th position. He's up on the inside though, and they go almost door to door into turn 1, but it's Williams who claims 9th position over Marlon Young. Paul Durham claims a position over Afras Ali. Gunning still there with Jason Curtin. Williams and Young still in a fight though. Not being able to stretch the legs just yet in that Mustang is Daniel Williams. Where are we, ladies and gentlemen? Gunning has managed to open up a little bit of lead here. Just remember that Curtin is carrying a 50 kg ballast. Clint having an issue is around the other way on Remus, sorry, and is back in this race. Back up to Gore coming around here to complete another lap. Demario Hines closing in though from that 2.1 second lead he had down to 1.8. Jevon Gunning working his way up and trying to close that gap to that McLaren. Looking back at Dallas, Lal, and Moss, it seems as though they're being able to settle into this race with 51 minutes left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, there's another move. It's Moss and Webster, ladies and gentlemen, up into 7th position. Does Moss have an issue? He probably exited that corner all too badly. Williams has got Young. No, I'm sorry, I saw that wrong. I saw that incorrectly. I thought Young was up on the inside of Williams, but he's not. Kurt Moss, can he come back towards Martin Webster here? Into the final sector of this track, into the Pirelli corners they go. Kurt Moss is having a look on the inside, but he's ways too far away into Ruth. He's now a bit closer though. Let's ride with him. Carrying a lot of more speed there. Having to actually slow down is Kurt Moss. But Martin's probably thinking about the long game. And he's already dispatched him, so he doesn't care. We've got guys registering cut laps down the field there. Marlon Young and John Greene. Such a wide angle into this turn here from Kurt Moss, and you can see its benefits as he's much closer to Martin Webster now. Jason Curtin's coming back towards Jevon Gunning, but I don't want to look away just yet as Kurt Moss is working the angles at Spielberg here today. Here's why there's not such a penalty to go out there on track. It can either be bad for you or the car, or it can either be good. For Kurt, it seems as though it's not good with that particular one, but in the first instance it was. As you can see, Martin Webster having a very much faster exit there than him. So you are to use those at your discretion. Let's look back up the field though with Gunning and Jason. Doesn't seem as though Demario can keep up that pace that we saw with him. 1.8 seconds away. He's now 2.7 seconds away. These guys are keeping a focus here, and it seems as though they're not able to put down. They are able to put down great paces to stay with each other. It seems as though Jason Curtin is falling off just a bit though, as Gunning is so much closer to Demario Hines now, and we've got a fight on our hands. Half a second separates them. Where can Jevon close this gap? It seems as though it's right there, and he manages to bring that down by a tenth, but goes off track just a bit, and it's increased now into a second, ladies and gentlemen. Takes one mistake here out at Spielberg, and you can be under par. As we can see here, Jevon suffering Jason trying to keep that car off the curbs. As I look down the line, we've got fights brewing, but pretty much everyone's been able to pull away. Here we have Joel Dallas and Quinlan Lyle pulling away from Martin Webster and Kurt Moss, as Martin Webster has been put into defensive mode, Jevon gunning, registering a cut lap there. He's trying very hard and desperately to try and get away from Jason Curtin. Back into the position where he was behind Demario Hines to try and fight for that second position of this race. Dallas and Lyle and Dallas, but we already know that they're not going to fight against each other. They're trying to catch up with the field in front, but it seems as though those guys are on a different level. Webster still has Moss for company, ladies and gentlemen. Williams, Young, and Greene follows. Moss, though, on the inside, having a better exit here. It's a drag race down the line, ladies and gentlemen, but the legs on that Toyota Supra, man, this Audi R8 has its work cut out for him here in 8th position. We've also got Williams and Young battling it out, but now it's John Greene coming against Marlon Young here for 10th position. John Greene does have that 100 kg ballast on his car after winning the last race. Heading up back up the field, though. Gore comes across the line there, followed by Demario Hines, Jevon Gunn, and behind him you can see they're all spaced out now. Jason Kern's a little bit closer to Jevon Gunning, though. Joel Dallas, it seems as though they're managing to close that lap. It's down to 3.4 seconds. It was about 5 seconds before. Quinlan seems like he's in conservation mode there in 6th. Not being able to come race with us in the last race meeting, Quinlan, because he had some schoolwork to get completed. You can see them spreading out now down the line as we look back at Webster, Kurt Moss, Williams here, Sean Lee managing to hold on to 12th position all the way in the back. You can see him there. He's trying to close the gap. Sean Lee, one of those suffering majorly in not being able to practice here within the 3-hour session mark. We have Young, a move on Daniel Williams, ladies and gentlemen. John Greene sitting back watching this. Williams almost runs into the back of Marlon Young, but Marlon Young does get by into 9th position, ladies and gentlemen. Taking that position back from Daniel Williams. And John Greene is now having a look on the inside of Williams. He's not going to commit, though. Oh, he makes a mistake, Daniel Williams. Ooh, and we've got Sean Lee having some issues there. His internet issues. Seems as though he is down and out, ladies and gentlemen. Quite unfortunate, as I thought. It's John Greene, though, on the inside of Daniel Williams to claim 10th position. The final point standings of this championship. Can Daniel bring it back towards him? Sad to see Lee out of this race. He was doing quite fine. But it could be a game crash he has suffered. As we watch closely, these guys here gunning being able to open the gap even further there, and Jason Curtin is even closer now to Demario Hines. You can see Jason in the background there. And the time is coming down as Demario is trying to speed up his pace here to keep Jevon away from this second position. But Jevon is fighting tooth and nail, ladies and gentlemen, with Demario Hines. Does he have what it takes to bring that car up against him? They're almost, ladies and gentlemen. He seems as though he does not have access in the inside of that turn. No, he does not. Demario Hines does a good job, but here he comes back again. Jevon gunning. Demario moves over to cut clean that line. He's in the slipstream. He's going to try to move back over as per regulation. You cannot move a second time here. So Demario Hines is left on the inside, and he gains that position, ladies and gentlemen. Jevon gunning over Demario Hines. There's a lap car in front of the crew here. Going to try and stay out of the way. Klaus Clint, yes, he does manage to do so. And Jevon gunning already opens up that gap. What is going on with this McLaren? The tires are probably falling off and falling off sharply. That's why we see Jason as well back in the background as against these Celines. And we're only at the 40-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly the setup not working as well as he'd hoped, Demario Hines. But now, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Curtin is falling prey to Joel Dallas here in the other Celine S1.
Thank you.
Demario telling Klaus Clint thanks for that clean pass, given the fact that he is a lapped car. Klaus Clint registering his 5th cut track warning. Another, and he will be given a drive-through penalty. There he is there in front of Jason Curtin and trying to stay out of the way of Joel Dallas. And unfortunately he registers yet another one. And there it is at the top of your screen, Klaus Clint given a drive-through penalty. I know the best thing to be done is to stay on the right-hand side.
Alright, thanks, boss.
John Greene is still stuck behind Marlon Young here. But I think it's Daniel Williams who had a bit of a spin or something of the sort that's given these two such a lead. Heading back now to the top of the field. I'm looking on the timing chart. We do have, this is your closest battle right now. What's going on with Jevon Gunn? He registered a cut lap warning there. Probably on the exit of. And there we have it. Sean Lee saying his system crashed. Oh, but Jevon Gunning having issues, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's registered 5 cut lap warnings now. Greene finally makes that move on Young here on the penultimate turn down the front straightaway. He's now up into 9th position. Alfred Ali staying out of the way of the leaders of this race. But Marlon Young's not giving up, ladies and gentlemen. He's back on the charge as we ride with him now.
Stefan, this track is giving you cut tracks with just 2 wheels off, man.
No! Marlon Young loses it on the entry of Remus. Given those 2 positions he's worked so hard to attain right back. And That's just racing. That's just how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a lot of work now to do to get back into contention. Even if he even can manage that, you can see him still struggling. His teammate Martin Webster, though, all the way in 7th position, has managed to open up a bit of a lead there against Kurt Moss. Lal here in 6th has still got Dallas in his sights. But it's Demario Hines, ladies and gentlemen, a bit closer there. Ooh, there's been an issue here with Azad Hassan. Probably just a little bit too much on the exit of that turn there and spins the car around.
Come, Jevon, let's catch Gore.
Lal makes a move on Dallas as Dallas has had some issues there on exit of that turn. Curtin and Hines here talking about catching Gore. But they've not even considered Jevon gunning first.
If I push, I can catch him, but I risk getting a drive-through.
Oh, that's Jevon gunning versus and Demario Hines, that is. Marlon Young pits, ladies and gentlemen, at the 36-minute mark. His tires are probably done for after that little incident he had, and is now going to take that car into the pits.
I'm boxing this lap.
Ooh, another mistake there by Jevon. Gunning has brought Demario Hines up on him. Jevon's got to watch himself. He's got one more cut track warning. He's got one more cut track warning before he gets sent.
Red Cat saving it though.
For a drive-through penalty, Quinlan goes into the pits from 6th position.
Alright, let's reset out. We're 7 seconds ahead.
Tommy, so focused in this race. Doesn't seem like anyone can catch him. It's about 5.6 seconds that separates him from Jevon Gunning and Demario Hines. And Demario does not want to take this fight to Jevon Gunning. But they also don't want to lose more time to Tommy Gore. You can see the rear end is just not settled there on that Celine S1 of Jevon Gunning. And if we can look down the line, Lal is now back out on track in 12th position.
Demario, sorry for slowing you down, man. I just trying to be careful.
I think they've got this backwards. I think what they should have done is let Demario Hines through Jevon Gunning and take the fight to Gore. Doesn't seem as though that's gonna be what's gonna happen unless Demario gets by competitively, and he kinda loses it there. Demario suffers a cut track warning. And Afraz Ali suffering his final one and being given a drive-through penalty. Alright, let's look at where Webster is and Kurt Moss here. These are the fights that we're looking at. Still managing to hold on to that 6th position. But Kurt Moss seemingly closing that gap. Marlon Young rejoins this race in 14th position after he pitted early.
Pitting curtain.
And DeMario signals to Curtin that he's pitting, first of the leaders to head into the pits. Is this a strategic move here? Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to try and get the final stint here well enough in contention to battle it out with Gore. We're going to have to watch and see where he returns, Gore that is, when he does pit. Martin Webster as well takes that car into the pits finally. Hassan and Nasir as well. John Greene claims a position over Webster into 7th position. So against Hines. Hines has not been able to move just yet. Here he comes though. Where is Webster? Webster not being able to move yet. And where is Kurt Moss? Moss all the way up into 5th now. Still needs to pit. Gore as well still needs to pit. He's going through the Pirelli turn right now. Oswin Wilson takes that car into the pits as well. His teammate Daniel Williams not pitting as yet. Afras Ali in the pits. You can see him coming out now. Where is Gore? He's passed. Oh, he just took his drive-through penalty there. Dallas indicating that he's bringing that car into the pits. Yes, he does, ladies and gentlemen. And it's Marlon Young being given a drive-through penalty for cutting, ladies and gentlemen. So Marlon, just after coming out of the pits, has yet another drive-through penalty. Gunning as well in the pits, ladies and gentlemen, putting Curtin all the way into 2nd position, but these two still have to pit. That's Gore and Curtin, that is. Moss claiming 2 positions over. He too still has to pit. Greene behind him, his teammate. Gunning finally coming out of the pits. So is Joel finally being able to move off. Where is Hines? Hines in 8th position, ladies and gentlemen. Does he do enough to claim back his position over the guys in front of him? At least Joel Dallas. At least he's over Joel Dallas, but Gunning not that far ahead, ladies and gentlemen. He's bringing that car back to Gunning. Not bad though. Not bad at all there by DeMario Hines. To keep that outlap and inlap quite competitive. Klaus Klint has been given a penalty for speeding 111 kilometers per hour into the pit lane. That's not acceptable. It's 80 kilometers into the pit lane. So he's now got to take another drive-through penalty. Marlon Young now in the pits. Oh, that's his drive-through penalty being taken here. Gore across the line. You can see Marlon Young drive-through taken. Gore now has a 13.4 second lead, but he still has to pit. The pit time frame is about 20 to 30 seconds, so he still does not have a free pit stop here. Oh no, what's going on again?
Oh, everyone just
we just lost the server again.
Halfway point.
Seriously?
No
Okay.
way.
Can we just do a 30-minute race?
Yeah, we can just do a 30-minute race to complete it.
Oh, that's not fair. I'd like a 5-second gap ahead of Jevon.
Wow. That's rough.
Okay, so
I have a problem with my steering wheel.
so let me get something clear by you guys. We do 15 minutes qualifying, or we do a 5-minute qualifying shootout. and then go into the 30-minute race.
Huh?
Get back in.
Wait, can we just
rolling
basically
start?
just do a rolling start and we fall back in the position that we were? Please.
Well, there was pit stop, but there were pit stops already happened. Like I was 10th, but that's because I'd taken a pit stop.
All right, you
I was
guys,
just doing my
you
pit
guys
stop.
Where
quick,
we are now.
you guys quickly work out what your fuel and everything needs to be, and we can get going with that. All right, the rolling start. We're gonna take a snapshot here.
You know, people are showing back up on the server, right?
Yeah, but
Like I'm still cruising around and people are showing back up on the
Oh
server.
yeah,
I
server
s-
came up.
I can see some
Alright,
guys
I
still
just
not
marked
in
down where
here.
everyone is, and then
Daniel
we can go from
Williams
there.
is not here.
Well, no,
It's already changed from what it is. It shows me in first right now and Gore behind me, and I'm sure.
Yeah, I've got a screenshot of where you guys need to be. So if we got 6 minutes here, we've got Greene out of the server, Williams out of the server, Clint, Ali, Lee, and Rajnath. I don't think Rajnath and Lee's gonna come back. Probably Lee, but I don't think Rajnath. But if you guys can hurry, try and get back in here. We got 6 minutes and we can go 20 minutes racing. Copy?
Go back to pit. How are we going racing?
I'm gonna start you off with a rolling start with exactly how you guys completed. I took a screenshot of where you guys were.
But does that include the pit stops or no?
No.
I hadn't done my pit stop, but I would have easily came back out in first.
Yeah, he was in front. He was in front of me 5 seconds.
There's no pit
before I
stop
went to-
if it's going to go racing for 20 minutes, bro. That's why I'm telling y'all, get y'all fuel and so together, and then we come back out on the field. We've now wasted 1 minute of time.
But I have full fuel for 55. For 30
Jevon,
minutes.
You can go in the pit and change.
Can you leave
No,
the
it
server and
won't-
come
it
back
won't
in?
take-
Just go in the pit.
Bro, it will always give me more. It won't take out any.
Can you leave the server and come back in?
That's what I'm attempting right now.
No, you can't take
Jevon,
out.
you can just reset.
You
Yes,
cannot
can.
take out.
I just it reset me in the pit.
Go back to the pit. Press back to pit and take the fuel out.
Just.
Does that work?
What are we doing?
Well, Jevon already left.
I'm joining in.
Okay.
I'm joining in.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna call you guys out. As I call you guys out, you leave the pits, right? In that order, and then we do the rolling start. It's gonna be 1 lap only that you're going around, so I need you guys to stay focused. The outside line has priority, so when I call 1, right? When I call the first person, you go left side of the track. Second is going to go right side of the track. Sorry, where's the starting line? Inside or outside?
It's
Say again?
outside, but it's outside for a standing start. What? Alright, fine, let's start.
I've just been kicked from the server.
Just try and come back in, please.
I get back in.
Yeah, Lee.
Stefan, but if we continue like this, they're gonna showing blue flags for certain people cause they left and we complete our next lap for the race.
I'm not sure, you know. I'm really not sure.
Let's just use this as a safe car, kinda, where everybody group back up or something. You know what I mean? Just.
But can you restart the server, Stefan, and just put it for 20 minutes or 25?
That was my initial. That was my initial idea.
That'd be best idea.
But we have to qualify, and you can't qualify equally.
You don't have to.
No, we don't have to qualify. We just do the rolling start. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the server now and restart it with the changes.
20
You're gonna do 30 minutes, Stefan?
Okay, 30 minutes or 20 minutes,
20
guys?
or 30?
I would say 30. We were about 26, 27
Yeah.
when it got off. I would just say 30 minutes, you're done.
Yeah, 30 is fine, man.
Great.
30 minutes is good. Give everybody a chance.
Good.
Do you still have to pit even if you haven't already?
No, you already. No. Just a 30 minutes.
30 minutes is my suggestion.
That's what I was saying. Just try and get
Alright, so it's
your
just a
try and
shootout
get your fuel correct.
Well, that's annoying because I was 6th and now I'm 10th. But all right, no problem. Let's go.
No, you're
he
gonna
took
start
a-
where
he
you
took a
finished.
Screenshot of what it was.
Yeah, you're gonna start where you finished. Well, where it cut off.
Well, somebody can look at the stream and
I already have the the screenshot. Right,
Well,
so
the thing
30
is, I was
minutes.
worried that you-
Stefan, it's
Yeah.
gonna be unfair to some people if you take a screenshot of how it was when it ended because some people pitted and some people hit.
Yeah, I did, and
Yeah, same here. Like I was running 5th, 6th, and then I pitted, so I was down in 10th when the server crashed.
which is why I was telling Stefan it would be good if somebody looked back at the stream and tell us what we were before anybody pitted.
We don't have a time for that.
No,
That's
here's
gonna
my
take us
suggestion.
back so far.
Stefan, can I give 30
Go
seconds
ahead,
my
go
input,
ahead.
please? Yeah, do the 30 minutes like you're suggesting. Put everybody in the order that they are now, and we're all gentlemen here. We knew who pit. We know if we pit or we didn't pit. If you haven't pit, mandatory pit stop. If you had pitted already, keep driving. We're gentlemen here. If you cheat, down the road, you guys are gonna figure it out. It's like a safety car, right? We bunch up behind the safety car. We go for 30 minutes. If you haven't pit yet, you have to do your mandatory pit stop. If you pitted already, you don't have
Honestly, the idea that Stefan had
Alright.
to just finish this 20 minutes on this server on this race was better than leaving right now. Because now we've wasted 6 minutes just talking about nothing.
All right, hold on. So anyone else agree with what Danny is saying?
No.
I disagree with that because if somebody they pit now, they're gonna lose all that time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. You can't do that.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna lose way more time.
We are a safety car kind of mode, so you bunch up.
No.
What it
on
has
the
to
safety
be,
car, I
what it
could've
has
pit.
to be, what it has to be is you look back at what it was before anybody pitted.
The guys that didn't pit still got the pit.
No. Or else we have to put back the
What
exact
Danny
same
was saying.
gaps. Or else we have to put back the exact same gaps.
For
That's
example,
not
I'm
fair.
in tight because I pitted. So what happens if now the guys in front of me didn't pit at all? They're in front of
Yes,
me.
but we're only doing 30 minutes. It's just a shootout. It doesn't matter anymore.
Same thing with Quinn. Quinn pit already, so he's in 10th. So the guys ahead of him got an advantage. So they have to pit so Quinn gets back his advantage.
That was what I was thinking too.
Danny, look at it.
Yeah,
I'm
so
in the
yeah,
lead.
I
I'm
bunch
in
it
the
up
lead.
like
I'm
a
going to
safety
put the
car. We
last.
go around, and
Danny,
we go 30 minutes.
Danny.
If you haven't pit yet, you're a gentleman. Go pit.
Danny, I'm in
That
the
will not
lead.
work. That will not
Danny,
work.
Okay,
Whatever I say, just call the race and
Yo, you better no man, just make Stefan talk no man, cause now make him cost pay bad word on his stream.
What are you saying, Marlon?
Just call the race, cause nobody want to agree on doing something. So
That's
just call the race.
what I was thinking because
nobody want to agree. I guess everybody just want to win. So don't just call it off. Simple.
This exactly what I'm saying. We need to think here about what we're doing because of a lot of factors, including the fact that a lot of guys didn't pit yet. You can now claim that you're gonna pit there and then and be still in the lead of the race or still be in second, third, fourth, or whatever the case may be, when something could have gone wrong and you wouldn't have been. That's why I was saying just do an entirely new race for 30 minutes, no pitting whatsoever, right? We do like a 10 minutes qualifying or something and call it George.
Let's do that.
I agree with
We can
that.
do that. Let's just do that.
Good.
I agree. Do that.
I agree, but do you need 1? Can we do 5 instead or 7 to save time?
Yeah, we can probably do 5 or 7.
Just like a 5-minute shootout and you go straight to a 30-minute race.
Because you already got your qualifying set up and everything. That is correct.
Or can we do like a 20 or something?
It's not 30.
I would prefer 10. 10 minutes is gonna run off really quick. I would hate to mess up on one of my laps on my qualifying and start at the last, and I knew I was in second in the last race.
I mean, I'm going to start second because the Mario's faster, but I was still 5 seconds, 7 seconds ahead of you guys.
But that's what I do with me just Tommy.
No, Jevon, it messes up everyone.
This honestly, we should actually just fall back in line when the server did come back up.
Yeah, but some people got kicked again and all kind of thing was going on.
Well, in terms of time restrictions, do you guys want to do one like in the morning, like what we're talking about with the qualify race in the morning?
Some people can't race on Sundays, bro.
Yeah, I understand.
Alright, I've given you guys 8 minutes qualifying and 30 minutes race. No mandatory pit stop.
Cool.
Servers up. Let's just make sure everyone can get in before.
Just to let you know, God had it in his books to have me win that race.
Whoa, who you talk about? Jevon. Every time you get close, you get that corner cutting penalty. You had 5 out of 5. I was watching you. You had 5 out of 5. You're
Bro,
right.
I didn't write the rules, bro. God did, and he said I was gonna win.
Win what?
The race.
Fast win.
Funny.
Yeah, gentlemen.
Because I'm not seeing it coming up.
I'm joining it right now.
Refresh.
Yeah, me too.
I can't make this race because I have something to do at 8 o'clock. So you guys can have fun for me.
You should have enough time.
No, I have to be at the place for 8, which means I have to leave at like 10.
Is qualifying going to be restarted, or are we going now?
Going now.
Then that mean Quinn is gonna travel with that 100 kg to the next race.
That's okay. I was still running with you guys.
I can't get in. I'm not getting in. It's not coming up.
Just restart content manager, Chris.
Did that like 3 times, bro.
Are we just going, or are we waiting, or what's happening?
Don't try to join the server from your favorites. Try to join from recent.
Alright.
Stefan, are we restarting or no?
Okay, got it.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah,
how many
restart the
people?
qualifying.
How many people still out?
15. 15 are in the server right now.
I'm heading in.
I can't hear you, Kurt.
I'm going in now. I'm going in.
Alright, let me just wait and he's almost there.
Alright, we're gonna restart qualifying though, right?
Yeah.
Alright, 10-4.
19 are in.
Alright! Restart session.
Everyone in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Buddy in.
Good. Restarting now. Qualifying is on the way. Alright folks, so sorry about what just occurred there once again for us. I did bring this to the attention of the persons we are renting this server from, and it seems as though I've got to write them a little stronger letter here now to try and figure out what's going on. But we did suffer another server shutdown, so instead we're going to give these guys, considering the fact of who's taken pit stop and hasn't taken a pit stop already, 8 minutes to qualify. As you can see, Austin Wilson beginning his fast lap now, and then you're going to head into a 30-minute sprint race without pit stops, just to make it a bit Just to make it a bit fair here for those who might have already taken a pit stop. It's still.
I'm out of this race.
Oh, Kurt.
No force feedback. I'm plugging and trying again. No force feedback. I'm sorry.
You know, if you unplug it while in the server, you're not gonna get anything.
I came out of the server, Jevon.
Oh man.
What happened?
No force feedback.
So what does he have to do to not to start back the wheel?
I think he just gotta.
I tried again, but I tried it already and it didn't work. I'll try it again.
Y'all believe I had five out of 5 cut tracks in 40 minutes? I mean, 20 minutes.
Ice cream, 129.
It's a wrap for me. Tried it like 3 times, no
Freaking serious, man. Bro, this is why I didn't want to do this, man.
John, I'm on a fast stop, man.
Keep trying, Kurt.
Okay, just got it. I'm good, Stefan.
Got it?
Okay, fine and go.
It's working, you said?
Yeah, it's working. But
Great.
I'm already qualifying. I'll have to start on the back.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
And if you're not on a fast stop, let me back and catch up to you, okay?
Man, this is just ridiculous, bro. Danny, move, please. I don't even think I'm gonna get to. Bro, this is just ridiculous, bro.
Gore, you just put people under a lot of pressure, boy.
You said I'm putting people or people putting me?
You are.
He can be pressured in the next 30 minutes.
Throughout this next 30 minutes.
I started for about I will be pushing.
Yo, guys in Saline, how much are you running? 45? I mean 55?
Running 0.
Nice. That should be light and fast. No, serious.
Nice, guys. Nice. Enjoy.
Hey, guys.
Bro, Tommy, had the thing had 1 more minute, bro, I would have been in front of you.
Are you frost, Jevon? What have you been smoking today, man?
That thing had 10 more seconds, I'd have been in front of you.
If we had 30 more minutes, I would have won the race.
10 more seconds would have been good.
Jevon, how much fuel are you running?
I'm running 108.
It's half distance.
Oh, I'm running 88.
What?
Yeah, put 88 in your car, bro.
Heavy.
88, bro. 88 liters.
Are you Russ?
Just put 90. Keep it safe.
No, don't. That's too heavy, bro. Put 88.
Joel,
It's only 2 liters more. How much difference that would be?
Joel.
I'm out
Joel.
Bro, I think you should
I'm
put
out
88.
the building, bro.
Bro, I don't know how much to put.
88, bro. Why don't you
100.
Don't put 100.
Yeah,
They're trying to set you up.
Run the car away.
It depends how much fuel you just burn. Rich or lean or mild?
57, Tommy. Sorry, it seemed like my mic wasn't working or something. I don't know.
Joel, what's wrong with you?
Depends on the octane of the fuel.
That too. Is it 95?
What the hell?
Wait, it's not 29 laps, so.
Joel, you realize you're not on Steam, right?
You realize you aren't either.
You realize you're not on Steam, right?
It's fine. Well, I come from the same country.
Remember Jevon got came back with a visa.
Yeah, him kinda, him a little.
Let's go.
What
Joel,
out?
isn't it 18 laps? Not 29.
30 laps, Frederick.
Yeah, so 57
30
liters.
minutes, not 30 laps.
The race is 30 minutes, so we're going to about.
I like this. I know I can't come, but I'm hoping some guys can count with me too.
102 meters and make sure you finish it.
Hey, what are the odds?
This is crazy, bro.
Joel,
Yo.
it's gonna be like It's gonna be like 18 laps, correct?
Yes. So 57 liters should give you 19 laps.
88. Joel, you're on reggae. You're not on reggae boys. You're on Yaadie boys.
Come on, be a man. Take the extra 2 liters.
I run just 90 and done.
Alright. If it helps you, I'm running about 40 liters.
Yeah.
So you should be in the ballpark of like 49 liters for your car.
Guys having a bit of chat, funny exchanges here.
Tommy, the fuel
you
thing
be 5 laps or
in your setup tells you how much laps you can do.
I know, but I don't know how much laps is in the race.
About 18 there, about 18, 19.
Alright,
88 plus 2
20.
plus 5.
Alright, guys, 20 seconds to go. Good luck, have fun. Sorry again, do apologize for what has occurred. Let's focus and get this one out of the way. Thanks.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Alright, here we are, ready to go again. 5-6 lights on and off here at Spielberg once more as they get on the way. It's Gore with the lead so far. Joel DeMario Hines there. Ooh, Jevon coming over on Jason Curtin. Ladies and gentlemen, how are they down the line? Got someone out there. It's Kurt Moss, I believe.
Jevon,
John Greene, ladies and gentlemen, all the way down. Nasir as well. Jevon here against Dallas. Dallas letting him by as this race gets on the way once more. Jevon is heading up back against DeMario Hines. We've seen this again. Hassan and Clint have issues. Wow, down the line it's a mess, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone having issues.
Alright, keep going, come on.
Moss is out of this one with a terrible restart to this race as it goes, but it's Jevon on the inside now, into the outside now of DeMario Hines, but it's fight for third position.
DeMario, I'm sorry about that. I'm so far away from your car and it still showed I talked to you.
Jevon, where are you, man?
It's all good, we're still good.
Alright, we're all good. Keep it together.
Yeah, Gore.
Ooh, Jevon losing it, ladies and gentlemen. Opening the door there for Joel Dallas and Jason Curtin as it's
on with this car now.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we can see them having to fight these cars, but it's still the 5 of them within the lead of this race. Tommy's still in the same position he was in. DeMario Hines as well, but Jevon Gunning having lots more issues here with Joel Dallas.
Bro, I feel like my wheel is coming off.
Jevon now is pulling away from Joel Dallas as Joel Dallas is falling prey to Jason Curtin here. Doesn't seem as though he's suffering anymore though, Jevon Gunning, but DeMario Hines has got his work cut out for him in clearing that 1.1 second lead that Gore has in front of him. I want to step away from this just a bit though, as we got Sean Lee back in this race here after suffering a PC shutdown in his Mercedes. Behind him is John Greene, Afris Ali as well, and we see Azad Hassan claiming positions over Danny Nasir and Klaus Klint. We've lost Kurt Moss here. He had an issue coming together with some of the drivers down the field. Doesn't seem as though he's able to come back into this race here. We've got a bunch of guys getting cut track warnings. And it's DeMario Hines, ladies and gentlemen, able to bring that 1 second down against Tommy Gore.
Are you serious?
Jevon Gunning.
You got a cut track a while ago, DeMario?
Registering a cut track.
No.
Oh, so I'm sorry, man. I couldn't.
Nasir against Wilson. Wilson against Nasir. And Nasir is actually taking that fight to Williams. He's trying to get up to him. Trying to go on the inside there, Oswin Wilson on Rahul Nasir, but Rahul covers that line off on him, and he's got to take it all the way around, not being able to close the gap any more than he should, but Sean Lee is now in contention for them. Demario Hines and Jevon Gunning having to come in together there, giving leadway to Tommy Gore there.
It's all good, it's all good.
Now Joel Dallas is on the inside too of Demario Hines, fighting for this position. Joel Dallas, ladies and gentlemen, almost goes into second position, and Demario Hines claiming that position over him. Jevon Gunning though coming against his countryman there. Joel Dallas there for third position. On the outside, he's managing to hold that car. Yes, he does, as Joel Dallas slips in behind him. Jason Curtin, though, watching all this from behind in fifth position, is trying to get his McLaren up into those positions. He wants those positions in front of him. Let's just remind you, though, that he does have a 50 kg ballast that he's carrying in that car. And it seems as though Marla, whoa, what's going on in front? Is 3 wide out of that turn. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a fight on our hands as Jason Curtin has managed to claim a position over not only his teammate, yes, that is his teammate, he's trying now on Jevon Gunning, ladies and gentlemen. He's up into third position, no, second position as Jevon has Joel there for fight with him. Jason trying to close off on them, but he's still close behind.
That's me.
Sorry, Rahul. Sorry, Rahul. Hold on.
All good, all good.
What a move there by Jason Curtin, but though they're moving aside, moving on the braking there on Jevon Gunning, not braking, but moving on Jevon Gunning there is going to be sent to the stewards, but Jevon now reclaims second position, ladies and gentlemen, over Jason Curtin. We've got a Jamaican versus a Bajan versus a Jamaican versus a Bajan, ladies and gentlemen, as they go through the chicanes here. Jason Curtin seems as though he's just losing that bit of pace there against Jevon Gunning. Meanwhile, Tommy Gore leads this race with 7 seconds in hand. Greene makes a move on Nasir, finally gets into that position, but Nasir is not out of contention yet. Nasir now tries back with an up and on. He's not close enough, Rahul.
That would be an epic victory for you if you slow down.
And it seems as though he's getting away from him just a bit. Joel Dallas still has Jason Curtin there in contention. Oh, Curtin sticks his nose in there, and Jevon, not seeing it, tries to close the door. Joel Dallas and Demario Hines comes together behind them. Now it's been relegated again, ladies and gentlemen. Demario Hines, Jason Curtin behind the two of them. What a fight we're having here on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. In the lead of this race now with almost 10 seconds lead.
I must be enjoying this juicy content right now.
Yes, I am.
It's overload.
Tommy Gore, meanwhile, with an almost 10-second lead ahead of these guys. And we have Dallas gunning Hines and Curtin. I'm looking at Hines right now. Dallas trying to break the toe against Jevon gunning. He's all the way on the inside of that track, and now it's over. That's not weaving because gunning is not that close ahead to him, that is. But he's just trying to stay ahead there, Joel Dallas, against Jevon gunning. Sean Lee makes a move on Daniel Williams, who seems to be crashed out. He's going the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen. Finally gets that car around, but loses a lot of positions in the process. Lee is now up into 6th position. And there you have the confirmation from Sean Lee. Pressure caused the pipe to burst, ladies and gentlemen. Williams all the way back into 12th. Up to the front of the pack though. Joel Dallas has got his work cut out for him, ladies and gentlemen. Jevon not giving up on the fight for this 2nd place, and why should he? He's losing the back end there, Jevon, having to correct that oversteer, and has registered his 5th cut track warning. I'm sorry, but I'll just have to blame his car setup on this one, as Joel is managing to not garner that many cut track warnings.
5 out of 5 already.
Come on, Oswin, don't let him take you so easily.
What's going on down the line? Oswin versus John Greene, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustang versus the Audi R8, ladies and gentlemen. He moves on the inside. And Jevon gunning has got a drive-through penalty, ladies and gentlemen. He threw that race in the bin. As we watch John Greene right up on the inside there, trying to get by of Oswin Wilson.
Alright, Sean is slowing.
Look at that line into this turn, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not feasible. As you can see, Oswin trying to pull away and has been able to do so against John Greene. We look ahead now. It's gunning, falling prey to Jason Curtin. But Jevon has got a drive-through penalty that he needs to take. He's going for it now, and Jason Curtin takes that position over him. And he's got another drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane, Jevon gunning.
Jevon, you're really destined to win this race, weren't you?
Tommy Gore, a little bit of banter there with Jevon gunning.
Win this race, weren't you?
It's here, Demario, take it.
16 minutes, 20 seconds remain. Joel Dallas versus Demario Hines.
I didn't even...
Remus into Remus they go. Demario Hines back up into 2nd position. Wilson and Greene and Nasir claims position over Jevon gunning. And Jevon quits the race. What an interesting bout that was, ladies and gentlemen. Ended with 2 drive-through penalties. He's just going to call it a quits for the day. Doesn't make sense to him to come back on the field, as we've got another fight here between 2nd position brewing here between Demario Hines and Joel Dallas. Looking down the line, we've got no other quite close and in contention just yet. Maybe Wilson versus Greene. Greene has got that 100 kg ballast on him, and Oswin is letting that play into his favor by staying into 6th position. Meanwhile, Sean Lee, having a DNF within the first race, has managed to come back in this second one to be in 5th position. Ooh, it's a little bit too tight there for Oswin Wilson. Hope he doesn't suffer a cut track penalty. He does not, but Demario Hines does, ladies and gentlemen. Up the line here as he fights against, tries to fight off Joel Dallas. Azad Hassan has registered his 2nd cut track warning. Curtin's got a front row seat to it all, but a little bit too far away. Instead, we're going to hop on over to Joel Dallas's car and watch him fight this one out with Demario Hines.
Jason, I'm trying to help you as much as I can.
And there we have it. Team confirmation over the radio. Demario Hines trying to push Joel Dallas back into Jason Curtin. Well, how far away is Curtin? There he is now entering your screen.
Time, so we might as well try and maximize team points right now.
There we go. What can Joel Dallas do but to try and get by Demario Hines here in his Celine S1? 2 McLarens ganging up on this Celine S1, ladies and gentlemen. And I was making a point earlier, Marlon Young was the one who had to come in together with Kurt Moss that eventually saw Moss exiting the race, and so Marlon took it upon himself to exit the race as well. A little bit of sportsmanship there being passed over here in sim racing land. Gunning and Clint out as well, ladies and gentlemen, for this race. Martin Webster there, still in this race in 12th position, not doing as well as he was doing in his first race here. Williams finally makes a move on Ali. Ali in 10th position. Webster with an issue facing the other way in his Toyota Supra. Finally gets back going here. Wilson though, Greene is much closer to him. I'm not sure if John is playing with this guy or he really is suffering. Well, we'll probably find out when there's about 10 minutes to go. He definitely cannot catch Lee. Webster making a move there, and Azad Hassan. Apparently Azad giving that position back to him. Not sure why. Maybe Azad did have a coming together with him. Behind them is Rahul Nasir, ladies and gentlemen. Struggling from the get-go in his Porsche, but was proven to be competitive here within the first round of this championship. Heading back up the field now. Where is Demario Hines from Joel Dallas? Joel Dallas seems as though he's losing the pace just a bit. Jason Curtin not able to close that gap with that 50 kg on him against Joel Dallas here, as his teammate would have liked to occur. Sean Lee here, some 15 seconds away from that group in front. Meanwhile, Gore managing to hold on to his 10.3 second lead. As Hassan takes that car into the pit, maybe with a lot of damage there. Looking back at Sean Lee though, he's in no man's land as Daniel Williams registers his 4th cut track warning. There's a lot of damage there in Mr. Williams' car. Demario Hines suffering another cut track warning. He's up to 2 now, but is managing to open the lead against Joel Dallas. We're under 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and soon to be under 9 minutes. John Greene, though, in his fight for that 6th position, managing to garner yet another cut track warning. Ali can see Williams in front of him, but can't yet touch him. And I do think Williams has got a bit of damage there, but Afraz Ali, riding for Team Cams here, does have an opportunity to claim some more points over that Mustang. Gonna try to get that on the second. You know, he makes a mistake, goes off track, loses a lot of time there, Afraz. Not sure what's going on with his car, what's going on with him. Martin Webster ways away behind them. Could probably gain that position over him to claim that last point. Yes, it seems as though Afraz Ali is pulling over to the side and is going to call it quits for the day. I'm not sure what's going on with Afraz there. Yes, he's back into the pits, ladies and gentlemen, as John Greene registers his 4th cut track warning. Daniel Williams with his 5th. Afraz Ali in the pits. Webster's going to be able to claim that position over him. I do believe so is Paul Juwenram and Danny Nasir. Azad Hassan is 1 lap down as we saw him go into the pits a moment ago. Gore might be letting off of the pace, or Hines is finding it within him to close that gap. Meanwhile, Dallas is losing touch with Demario Hines. Jason Curtin still not being able to claim that position, those seconds between him and Joel Dallas. Sean Lee, meanwhile, has managed to hold on to 5th position throughout this entire bout. Oswin Wilson managing to hold off the points leader of this championship right now, John Greene. Oswin looks so smooth through Rint here and into Red Bull Mobile. To come across the line with a 5-second lead. Back up front here now with the leaders of this race. Tommy Gore, seemingly untouchable and unstoppable in first position, followed by Demario Hines, the Bajan, driving for Team Rebellion here in 2nd position. And Joel Dallas, another Jamaican here on the podium. It's going to be his 2nd time on the podium here out at CSRO. And he would have been fighting for the lead of this championship if he hadn't started this late in the series. He's only his second race in right now. Back down further is Jason Curtin here. Tommy Gore registering his second cut track warning there. And Jason Curtin comes across the line. The other Barbadian here in this race. John Greene, ladies and gentlemen, registering his 5th cut track warning as he's under pressure to take 6th position away from Oswin Wilson. What has happened? Oswin Wilson overcooking it.
Merry Christmas in advance.
And gifted that position over John Greene. John Greene confirming that he actually backed off, knowing that he couldn't even catch Oswin Wilson. But now Oswin putting himself in a dire situation now, has been relegated to 7th. Seems as though Demario Hines is settling into his car. Or is it that Tommy Gore is just backing off the pace a bit? But it's now 8 seconds that separate the two, down from 10. I'm gonna take a ride here with Demario Hines. Time now is down to 7.2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Demario is feeling quite comfortable in his McLaren now.
Thank you.
Ooh, but he overcooks it just too much there. It's gonna lose some more time to Tommy Gore. Yes, you can see that timing sheet run up as he's coming against Danny Nasir, a back marker here in 12th position. Demario can see Tommy in the distance there at the end of this front straightaway. He's going to try and work his butt off in closing this gap. Sean Lee still managing to hold on to this 5th position here in quite a quiet Mercedes AMG. You can hear John Greene, but it's Oswin Wilson back up behind John Greene, ladies and gentlemen, and in contention now, back for that 6th position. John Greene overshooting the turn. What has happened there? Has he gifted the position to Oswin Wilson? I'm not sure. Maybe John Greene just went out a bit too wide and overcooked it there. And remember, he's on his 5th cut track warning, so he's probably not trying to get a 6th one, which would send him for a drive-through penalty, which would ultimately demote him some positions.
Got no call on the straight end, boy. This is a suffering 100.
There he is. He's blaming the ballast again. That means the ballast is working, ladies and gentlemen. He's got about What is it? 30 points lead over the
John,
field?
the race finish?
No, this is the last lap though. I lap today.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to catch back Wilson here as we have 10 seconds to go. Where is Tommy Gore? He's going to be on the final lap here. Yes, he is. Leader is on final lap. And he's waving that Jamaican flag down this track here. As he's going to claim victory over the Red Bull Ring in our 2020 GT4 Championship Series. Demario Hines is going to close it off in second position, and we're going to have Joel Dallas there coming in third. Down at the end of the front straightaway. 1, 2, 3. Down at the end of the front straightaway, please. Thank you. Jason Curtin just didn't have what it took with his 50 kg to take the fight to Joel Dallas, even though he had some assistance from Demario Hines in trying to do so. Sean Lee, a great comeback here in this race to claim 5th position, but it's Gore across the line, followed by Demario Hines and Joel Dallas. Jason Curtin as well. Jason Curtin comes across the line as well as Sean Lee. Give me a nice position there for second, third. Joel, come up alongside Demario. Well, yeah, go ahead. Where you were going?
Let's go. What are you saying now,
Bro, my car is too slided, bro.
Alright guys, as we wait for the others to come across the line, we've got Nasir, Williams, Webster, Juwan, Ram, and Hassan. Not a bad restart, or some would say it was a bad restart, as we're going to have a lot to talk about in the post-race briefing. But congratulations are extended to the top 3, Tommy Gore, Demario Hines, and Joel Dallas. Joel, we'll start with you first. Again, you've managed to put this car on the podium. How was the race? Yeah, I think you might mute it again there, Joel. Alright, we'll move on then to Demario Hines until he gets his mic sorted. Demario Hines, how was that race, man? Good to see you back on the podium. So, you don't hear Demario Hines as well? And you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
I can hear you.
Yep.
Alright, what about you, Tommy? Can you hear us?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, let's go ahead with you then. How was that race, man?
I wasn't really excited for the restart because I was quite a ways ahead of the guys behind me. But I think I managed to get the pull away and the whole shot into corner 1, so after that I just maintained the gap and kept it going.
Alright, great, man. Good to see you back here with us. We've missed you in the past couple of races, and good performance out here again. Demario, I think we have you now with us.
Thank you.
I can see you trying to say something, but I can't hear you. What about you, Joel? Are you back with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Alright, we'll go to you next then. Good to see you back. Did you hear anything I said, by the way? Good to see you back on the podium once again. And it seems as though you had a lot of struggles here within this race with Jevon gunning and Demario Hines there in the first race, but in the second race, it panned out quite nicely for you.
Yes, it did turn out much better in the second race. I probably would have finished fourth or fifth in the first one, but I think I got lucky in the second one. And Jevon had some issues, which too bad. If he had finished in front of me, we would have had more points for our team, but that's racing. But yeah, it was a good evening out. I think I was the only one up here with the weight on the car. We had Quinn in the first race, but he wasn't in the second one. So it was really difficult trying to stay with these guys. Yeah, good racing today.
All right, thanks a
Can you all
lot.
hear me now?
And finally, we've got Demario here on the line. Demario, thanks a lot for joining us. Second podium here out. How does it feel? We know you're no stranger to winning races, but here in the GT4 Championship, it's been quite difficult.
Yes, it has been quite difficult from the start of the season, but yeah, it feels great to be back on the podium. Especially that second restart. It was definitely a lot more fighting after the issues we had in the first start. But yeah, unfortunate that Joel, or not Joel, Jevon had those off tracks, so he was out of the fight. Sorry to see that, but yeah, I'm glad to be back, and I can't wait for the next one, for the finale, and hopefully we can get some team points. Definitely a good finish for my teammate. Was hoping to bat Joel back into him for Kern to get past into third place, but good points for Rebellion, and can't wait for the next one.
All right, thanks a lot there. And we're now going to close off the stream, guys. I'm going to meet you right after for the post-race brief. Thanks a lot for coming out, and hope to see you in the next one. All right, guys. So I just want to say sorry, not sorry, but mostly we do apologize for that break that we had in the race due to our server provider. So how this works is that we rent a server from a provider. They've got these massive warehouses where they have big machines, where basically supercomputers, where they have these servers are located. And what they do is, in order for them to make money, is that they rent it to not only us but many other sim racing leagues that would have races being put on, such as this. I did make contact with them the last time out. We had an issue, and they told us that they were going to try migrating us to a new base so that maybe we can have a better connection. But it seems as though they've not been able to do that for me, for us. So we're definitely going to get back in contact with them to have that done. Covering that, though, I'd like to move on to what's in store for the next event. So there's currently a poll going on our Facebook page. If you can just click on the heading of this of this stream here, you can see the Facebook page's name. You click on that, you get taken to our Facebook page where you could vote for the final round of our championship. It will be at either of these four just let me get that for you, of these four destinations. So the first one is the Nürburgring. We can either go to the Nürburgring. This is dependent upon your votes, of course. We can either go to Brands Hatch GP. We can either go to Autodrome Most, and then finally we can either go to Sachsenring GP. So those are up there for your input, and I'm going to share it now in the chat. You guys can go ahead, click on that link that I just posted there. Takes you directly to the poll. Click and then click send. Click on the track of your choice and then click send to help these guys choose the final round of this event. That being said, it's been quite an eventful day. I want to say sorry once more for us losing the first race. We actually lost a couple of drivers to it too, but we actually gained one driver who missed out on the first race with it. But I want to apologize to all those guys that we've lost to. All right, I'll close it off here for now. Want to say thank you for coming out and see you in the next one.